Hi guys, welcome back. Today is going to be just a short update. I have one more day of coloring on the first demo picture. I want to get it right. So I have some messages from Andy and some updates from him that he wanted me to tell you guys. First, they got the sets out to Amazon, so now it is up to logistics to get them to Amazon on time. But they have left the factory, so that's really good news. I can breathe a sigh of relief. And he's going to, as soon as they hit Amazon, they said that we could start pre-sales, which will be in approximately 10 days, 2 weeks to 10 days, if nothing goes wrong. Now, if you've been watching the news, there is some shipping issues going on in the United States, and that's because they're short of, I guess, staff to unload freighters. I guess COVID has done it, so there has been some delays. We're not going to know if it's going to affect the pencils or not until I guess they get to port. So he did decide on a price, and the price is the highest it's going to be is $45. That's the highest, but he's going to be running so many specials from the holiday seasons, and you also get a discount from me when you buy the set. I'll be giving out the code as soon as they start pre-sales. Now, this is just a recommendation, and I can't, just on guessing from the reaction of people to the pencils. If you want them for Christmas, get in on the pre-sale. Make sure you get them early, because I'm not 100% sure we're not going to run out. He did ship a lot of them, so it's not like, oh, if you missed the first day, you're not going to get it, on the pre-sale. You'll get it. I don't think you have to set your alarms. This is not Jeffree Star. You're not going to sell out in an hour. There's enough that are being shipped that it'll be fine. The only thing I could say is not to get worried if you get locked out of the pre-sale on it. It's because Amazon only allows you a certain amount of sales for the pre-sale. They don't let you deplete your stock completely with the pre-sale. So if by the, I mean, by the longest shot, you don't get a set, okay, and you were trying and you don't get a set, he is producing them again. His factory is working on round number 2. What's really cool about having it round number 1 is those pencils that I showed in the original video that being manufactured are your sets. Those are your pencils. So I think that's really cool that you can look back on it and say, wow, I own one of those first edition pencils. Also, to let you know, it's not going to end here. We're going to be putting out probably individual sets too. I'm going to imagine there's going to be a pastel set, and there's going to be a other like mixed in sets. I forgot which ones he's just barely talking to me about it now, like in passing, if I would be interested in doing this with him. And I see in the future, and I'm pretty sure he's going to do it. I see a watercolor set coming, and what I see in the future is add-on sets, which is really cool. Like the makeup. This set is all complete. There is nothing in this set that you're going to be missing or we held out. We picked the best colors. The 120 pencils, you are going to make every color in the spectrum using. So it's not like that situation where we held off the red so that you have to buy the next pack, but we probably will be offering more colors, like the spring line, or something like that, where we will and can offer new colors into the set. So that's what's going to be really cool about that. I started out in the makeup community on YouTube, so I kind of know a lot, like how they do it, and they do it much cooler. I mean, I don't understand why Prismacolor never comes out with any other colors in like a specialty set or something like that. I think it's fun when that happens, that you get to, get supplementary pencils. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to now have videos that will take these colors, and I will be creating other colors and giving you the recipes, which two colors make, like, say, pumpkin orange. And I put this in the other video too. I didn't include a pumpkin orange because it's so easy to create. And there's, other colors that I'm gonna be giving you to, so that you know how to create these colors, which is really fun. And that's why I chose the colors that I did in this set. So what we're gonna do as far as contests, okay? I think it's time that we had a little giveaway, and I have an extra set here. Actually, Andy has it. He's shipping it to me because it wasn't the ones that he sent me originally were just the sample sets. My set is just the sample set. It was one of the ones that were first produced, which I think are really cool. Like, to think that I have the first set that came off the conveyor belt, which I'm kind of happy I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys one of those sets. He sent me 3, and 2 of them I need. One is for taking pictures, so I'm not going to be coloring with that, and then a giveaway and my working pencils. The only thing is that I have to wait for is when it came off the conveyor belt and he got them to me, it didn't have the swatch and comp paper with it, because that was my fault. My husband, being sick, I didn't get him the paperwork. I was late, and he was very understanding. He has it now. Everything is produced and done. The sets do come with the swatch and comp inside the set. But the first 3 sets didn't have it because they were going to me, and I didn't need it. So I'm going to wait. He's going to send me the extra paperwork back from the print, the actual printer that did it. I just gave him, copies of it, over the computer, and then he had it printed professionally. That's what I'm waiting for. So let's get it going. The usual: make a comment, like, subscribe, and all that beautiful stuff, and make a comment, and I will pull it from a hat like a couple days before it goes on sale, so you'll know that you don't have to, the winner doesn't have to go out and buy a set. So you will know before that. But as I said, I'm waiting for the paperwork to come. Now, what was going on, apparently in China, they do a lot of partying, which was kind of surprising to me. But when they take their holidays really seriously. That country shuts down on holidays, and apparently it's a holiday right now. And their holidays don't like, it's not like in America where Thanksgiving and then the next day you go back to work. They do holidays and they party for days, and I'm not sure how long this one is going to be going on for, but it sounded from like what he was saying that this is one of the big ones in China, where everybody in the country has off and everybody travels to meet, their family, which I think is another thing in China. They sometimes go out for work, like they don't live in the same province as where their job is. So it takes them a couple of days or whatever to get back. So I think that that's pretty much why Andy makes a big deal out of holidays, making sure that I know, but he never tells me how long the holiday is going to last. The last one that he talked about lasted like a month. They literally shut that country down and partied for a pretty long time, and they're good to their workers. They give their workers off. Very family-oriented situation. Let's get it started, and I'm going to leave it until, as I said, I'm concentrating on what I'm doing in my coloring. I'm going to leave it a couple days before. It'll be open for comments a couple days before they go on sale. So that's a little bit less than 2 weeks. So the only other thing that I wanted to update you on is thank you. I mean, people are still sending me prayers and good wishes for my husband, and it's been a couple days since I've given any sort of update on him. He's doing really good. He's got a long way to go. He's not a healthy man right now, but he's definitely on the way there. He's lost a lot of weight, mostly because the swelling is just going down and down and down. It's like he's a deflated balloon. He's up to 61 pounds lost. Now, he wasn't 61 pounds of fat before he went into the hospital, but he did pick up the water weight, and he basically put on about 80 pounds in water. I've never seen anything like that, and I'm a nurse, about how much water a person can stick in their body. They're just basically a water balloon. And that's what happened to him. And now his legs are back to his normal size legs for the most part. Tiny bit more swelling. But he's lost almost 60 pounds in 2 months, which is like, like his walking is getting much better. His like the original wounds that brought him into the hospital to begin with are healed. You can't even see them, that they're gone. But while he was here, he got his feet all caught up in his chair, and he fell on his knee, and that was a knee that he had an original wound on. So he broke open the wound, and it got a little bit infected, but it's not systemic. It's just like, surface boo-boo. That is the only thing wrong with his legs now. He has three, so he's going to be facing 3 surgeries, but they're more like procedures, not surgeries. He's getting some stents put into his legs, into the arteries in his legs, just to open up the circulation a little bit more, which is great. He's got to go for this procedure called the Watchman, but it's not the typical Watchman that you see on television that they're advertising for AFib. He's got to go to California for this procedure because they're going to actually be sewing that area up and closed instead of putting the umbrella on it, because he's got some circumstances with that. Those are the 2 main ones that they want to do now. And then I forgot there was a third one, procedure. It's minor that they want to do for him. That will, basically, that's going to be it. I will have a happy husband after that. My little miracle man. This will be it, and I will see you guys on Friday. Take care. Bye-bye.